What you got? One of your beats on that franchise?
Same joint from last week.
All right, cool.
Steve's joint. Yeah.
Right.
So we good.
Waiting on you, baby.
We on.
Again, another week of basement statements. What's
So
up,
ready
guys?
for it? What's up?
Oh,
We live.
right. Reed fucking ad lib loud as shit.
Oh,
Hi guys.
Two people on there.
I don't know, but hi guys.
we back for another week of basement statements.
What's up with y'all? How y'all feeling?
I'm chilling,
Y'all
bro.
feeling good? How was y'all week?
It's been a little rough, but it's fine.
It's always
You know,
patchy, bro.
As long as I wake up, I mean, I wake up to see
Hey.
another day. It is what it
Bless.
is.
Hey. By the way, guys, I'm Nell. I got
GG Reed.
Right.
Franchise. What's up?
again, and we got another special guest because that's what we do with you guys.
Most
We like
definitely.
to bring guests. We like to talk about different shit.
Yeah.
And this week we got Bran Beats.
What's up? Yeah, Brand Beats on the ways. What's up with
Right.
y'all?
What's your social handles? That way they can follow you real quick before I mean
Yeah, you
before
can
we
follow-
dive in.
You can follow me on the gram at Brand Beats, BRAN_Beats, BEATS. You know what I mean? Definitely
Ooh.
follow him. Holla at
Follow him, y'all.
Right,
Follow.
right. And today we got a different type of episode. We talking like, you know. Well, no, I guess it ain't different because we always talk shit.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is what
yeah.
we do. We have fun doing this. We
Nah,
just-
but this is actually something that when Nelson brought it up to us last week, we was like, "Yo, we gotta talk to this guy. We gotta.
Right.
This is something that it's
right,
all
right,
automatic."
right. So we're gonna start off by the journey, Brandon's journey, and how he got to where he got to,
Mhm.
and a couple special things he got going on, in the near future. And let's start off by that, man. So what's up, man? What's new with you, bro?
Oh man, just chilling, living life, man.
Living
Feeling good, living life. Started a new job, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up.
Nice.
Things like that, you know what I mean? But just living life, feeling good and love and peace.
Right.
Love and peace, man, and prosperity for all.
And Brand, you a recording engineer, producer.
Right. What
Yes.
don't you do?
I don't do a lot of things. I don't eat meat. How about that?
Oh shit! What you
Yeah.
vegan?
Plant based. I'm a plant eater.
Plant based.
Yeah, I'm a plant
We
eater.
was just shitting.
What's the
on-
difference between a vegan and a plant based?
We was just shitting on y'all
Well,
like 2 weeks ago.
Well, I mean, the difference is, you get that a lot.
Yeah,
You get that. You get that a
I'm
lot.
not gonna lie.
You get that a lot.
I gotta keep that same energy.
That meat eating shit smell bad too. So we don't need that. But the difference with vegan and plant based diet is I'm plant based, more alkaline. Vegan diet is basically you go to the restaurant and you order a Beyond Burger or the Impossible Burger that everybody running to Burger King to get, and they promoting it. See what we forget and we tend to not do is we look at calories and stuff when we really should be looking at the ingredients. If you can't read the fucking ingredients on the back of it and you can't pronounce it, don't eat it. You don't even know what the fuck that is.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, let's be totally honest. So
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people will be like, I'm vegan. Vegan is just is a word, something that was given.
French fries are vegan, right?
No, they're not.
Technically.
No.
No?
See, that's another thing. Like
It's oil, right?
Well, even that. It's certain oils that you're supposed to use if you're supposedly, me as a plant-based eater, I use grapeseed oil. You know what I mean? You can use grapeseed oil, hemp seed oil. You know what I mean? Olive oil, but you just don't cook with olive oil. A lot of people don't know that because when you cook with olive oil, it changes the structure, the chemical structure of the olive oil, and it actually becomes not good for your body. You're not supposed to heat olive oil or coconut oil. You can eat those.
Shit.
You can eat coconut and olive oil, put it on salads and stuff like that. But once you heat it, it changes its alkalinity level. It changes its molecular structure.
It doesn't have like a high burn. Like it can't even take burning for so long.
Yeah.
Because there's certain shit that, like, when I was doing the keto diet, there was certain oils that you can eat and can't eat. And they talked about like the oils that burn, like that when you fucking fry a piece of meat on it, it starts smoking the whole fucking house. And then there's oils that you can't cook with that, it keeps it leveled. and shit.
Right. That's like, you get into them grapeseed oils, you get into hemp seed oils, you get into
You get hemp seed oil, you gonna test positive for.
Nah, you already know.
Mhm.
Hemp was used in this country for a long time,
Right.
before it became other people start monetizing off of it.
Right.
Everything was made with hemp back in the day. But then when, we started getting a couple dollars off some hemp, You know what I mean? And then that wasn't it. That
And,
wasn't the
and
plan.
what other couple things you indulge in besides, like as far as anything else, any other like vitamins or whatever that you partake in as far as with your diet?
Sea moss, man. I take sea moss. I
Nice.
mean, see, with taking sea moss, you get 92 minerals that the body actually is composed of. You know what I'm saying? You get
Mhm.
92 of those minerals with sea moss. Sea moss,
Mhm.
you're talking about not vitamins. A lot of people we get stuck up on vitamins. Your body is not made of vitamins.
Mm.
Vitamins were patented to make money off of by pharmaceutical
So
companies.
I shouldn't be taking the Centrum.
I
That
mean,
should make my stomach hurt too. I'll be
nah,
like,
right.
fuck,
Everything you take got a side effect for it. Then you got to take
Mhm.
another pill for that.
Mhm.
Then you got to take.
bro. The craziest is when they be like, blah blah blah, whatever the
Oh
fucking
yeah, the
drug is,
fine print.
might cause diarrhea, vomiting, blood vomiting. You be like,
Kidney
what the
failure,
fuck?
liver
Kidney,
failure, then
right?
death.
Mhm.
But your
Right,
nose ain't gonna run no more.
right.
You
You
gonna
know
be all
what?
right. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have a stuffy nose no more, but you might be dead in the
Fuck
motherfucker.
that.
Yeah.
That's real. With sea moss, man, your body is made up of a lot of different things. It's 90. Your body is made up of 102 minerals.
Yeah.
With sea moss, you get 92 of those minerals
Mhm.
from the door. Like, I mean,
Mhm.
what else would you want to take? You know how many vitamins? We don't get 92 minerals in the food that we get because it's so processed and broken down
Mhm.
and putting them big ass words on the back of the label that you can't even read. You don't even know what the fuck that is.
Right.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed. We made of this earth. We made up of water. We made up of air. Oxygen. All these things.
Mhm.
But these minerals you're made up of, I can't say them all. Go into them. I got my list. But at the same time, you're made up of iron. You're made up of potassium, magnesium, iodine, so many things.
Mhm.
These are minerals. They're not vitamins. Vitamins come from minerals. You,
What what pushed you in that direction? That
I mean, what really pushed me in that direction was, everybody be like, "Oh, disease runs in my family." No, disease don't run in the family. Bad eating habits run in the family,
Mhm.
and that's just passed down through your blood. The body
Mhm.
is always regenerating and healing itself. So what pushed me is, mom got diabetes, high blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? Dad, high blood pressure, diabetes, strokes, heart attacks. These are the things that's something. If that can't make you change, you like, damn, like I don't want that. So I
Mhm.
started doing my research. I started looking into things. I was out of shape, going to the gym, working out. Everybody think I'm going to go to the gym and lose this weight. I lost 40 pounds in 40 days without being to the gym within that time.
do you
Mhm.
tell the gym to give you your money back?
Yeah, that's how I felt. They need to give me
Shit.
my shit. LA Fitness, give me my fucking money back. I need
Right.
mines. Run
Right.
that.
No, you still need to stiffen the muscles though. So you still gotta go to the gym.
Nah,
You know
you
what I
can
mean?
go to the gym. I'm not listening.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
always health, but you got to realize they told us something a long time ago too, that the gym is only 20%. 80% of your diet is what you eat.
Right.
You are what you eat.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You keep eating meat, you keep eating them big husky fatty steaks. That's what your ass gonna look like after a
I
while.
love all that shit,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? But that's we've been trained to love that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's self, unconsciously, that's what you ate at home. That's
Mhm.
what was on the table. You coming in, I'm trying to grub. Them smells hitting you all, you know what I'm saying? To the
Right.
point,
Mhm.
that's what your taste buds, that's what your cells are geared towards. You was
Mhm.
trained that way without even knowing it.
It's weird because when I did the keto, for me and my wife did it for like 2 weeks,
Right.
and we was just bickering. Like we don't even argue. I don't fuck. Like we don't get into it when it comes,
Isn't that
bro. But
something?
we was on like keto shit, bro. We was arguing about dumb shit.
But
Like,
isn't that
bitch, you
crazy?
wash the dishes today. We go back and forth like that. Like,
And, they,
chill.
and your next question is why. So why? You are what you eat. If you take a meat, and I'm not knocking nobody out there that eat meat, you know what I'm saying, this and that, but I'm knocking you
Right.
because if you eat an animal that was slaughtered, that animal died in anguish, in pain, angry. Ain't no motherfucking animal running outside. If an animal really wanted you to eat his ass, why the fuck they run from you when you
Mhm.
trying to hunt them? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They go through so much pain and torture. If you believe in energy, that energy that animal died with transfers into you. So when
Mhm.
you eat that, you become that of what you ate. You are what you eat. You are what you think. You know what I'm saying? A positive thought can carry you through a whole day. Somebody
Mhm.
can come and say something to you and it can tear you down to the point where you walk outside and you draw that same energy from somebody else that had a bad day. And the next thing you know, you into it will boil down the street and don't even know why. because y'all had the same energy, and energy connects and it attracts each other. Like my man said, law of attraction. We were just talking about that previously. But so, you are what you eat. You sitting there and because all the hormones and stuff that's put inside of those meats and food that goes into you. If that animal had cancer, the FDA don't tell them that, they got to throw away the whole animal. If the animal only has 30% cancer, they cut it out, cut the cancer out. But you got to think that animal ate that and had cancer, that went through all its cells. So you can't cut all of the cells out. It's still in the meat, so you eat it. And when you start to look at it and you start to understand what it is, it has pus, has parasites. Your stove, your motherfucking stove cuts up to 500 degrees, bro. Do you know that it is parasites and worms that can live up to like 16 or 18,000 degrees? You ain't killing that. So you still eating all them parasites and larvae, and they sitting inside of your body, not only in your stomach, but they sit in your central nervous system, letting out toxins, neurotoxins. Now you going crazy, mental issues. It's a lot of different stuff that the easiest way to make people sick and to make money is through their food, through their water. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. But a lot of time we don't have access. We don't have the knowledge for that.
Where did you get this? Where did you get this information from? Like, how did you learn about these things? What made you even want to? Well, you already talked about it, your parents, but what made you wake up to the regimen you're on now? Like, who did you listen to?
Well, I went into this shop one day, and I just thought I got tired of living around in the areas that I live at. I got tired of the food because it was like I was always, you only had a certain thing. We in Philly, you get cheese steak,
chinos,
hoagies,
right down to the Poppy store, go get you some fries, hoagies, all of that.
Chinese store, chicken wings,
and then you don't even know if it's
they
chicken.
probably pigeons.
Yeah.
Anyway,
go ahead. Or rat meat.
Yeah.
They got caught with 3,000 tons of rat meat coming into Philadelphia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you done had some. Probably all y'all done had
some.
some.
Hell
I done
yeah.
had some too.
I know I had some.
But
I had it.
You know that chicken tastes a little different when you go up to the suburbs and get you some General Tso's chicken.
Yeah, right.
And then you get
it's
like,
weird, bro. It's weird. So like, it's more expensive to be poor. This is the same conversation we had last week.
It's a fucking problem when I can go and get me a Big Mac, or I can go and get me a Whopper for $2. But then if I go and try to go get me a vegan burger or a salad costs me $7-8 for a salad.
Yeah.
The system is geared, is fucked up. They don't want you to get healthy.
Earlier, Matt brought us some. He was like, "I'm gonna get y'all chicken sandwiches." Matt, you a vegan, bro? Get out of here. What you mean you gonna bring us chicken sandwiches? He was like, "Just chill." I knew what he was gonna do. He was gonna bring us some shit from one of these veggie places that say it tastes like chicken. And he went to Hip City Veg. Yeah. And he got us the chicken sandwiches. This shit tastes like chicken. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Did it?
Yeah, I bust that joint.
It was all right.
Yeah, I would have turned it down just to be a dick, because I be a dick to people like that.
Matt spent like $10 on that joint.
That's what's up. God bless him.
And see, that's the thing though. Like even eating that though, like Hip City Veg, they cool. I went there, but I had to learn my way through.
Yeah.
They got some stuff that I'll eat, but they have stuff that I won't, because I don't eat soy.
Yeah.
So like as soy, like as men, we really not supposed to eat soy. People like, oh, that's a myth.
My pop been told me about that.
Nah, soy gives you more estrogen in the body. It's not really good for us. So you start bitching.
Yeah, you start acting like a bitch,
crying out the blue and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like, soy is not good for our body. Soy is man-made. It's a hybrid from the mung. I think it's the soy or the mung bean, or it's a bean that was hybridized to make that. So anything that's hybridized and anything that man has put his hands in on is not natural to our body. You ain't supposed to put nothing. That's like me coming up to you like, yo, I got this designer air. I need you to breathe this. Don't even worry about the oxygen that's outside. What?
Bro, that's like, speaking of that, and I know this has not a lot to do with it, but during one of Kanye's Sunday services, somebody collected air, put it in a bag, and sold that shit for like $700 on eBay.
Yo, real quick, Kanye's Sunday service, that's a cult. But anyway, Bran,
yeah.
Can you, because we didn't even get to elaborate, how did you get into that, to your regimen? That you like, what taught you? Who did you listen to?
I got into it from a boy named Legend. He's actually a vegan. He's a plant-based. He's a vegan. So he's a vegan. This is where I started into becoming a vegan. I didn't just jump into it. You know what I'm saying? I was eating fucking Sunday dinners just like you. Fucking some chicken fried,
Hell
you know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Some greens and shit.
How long you been?
2 years now.
Okay.
So I'm 2 years in. But
All right, yeah, go ahead.
what got me was I met this dude named Legend. You know, shout out to Legend at Health is Wealth. That's over on State Street, East State Street in Trenton. The nice side of Trenton. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Go down where the buildings and shit at. You all a block over and you in the hood. But
Mm.
at the
Right.
same time, like he had vegan Jamaican food. And I was like, what? I gotta try this shit. So I went in there and, you know, tested some food out, man. And he had some stuff called seitan, and it was like ribs and shit, and it looked like meat. So I'm like, let me try this shit. He had purple cabbage and fucking chickpeas and shit, and then he had the sauce. See, the thing is, he seasoned the food up so good, it tastes so good, and then the fucking meat tastes like meat. I'm like, yo, he's like, nah, that's seitan, this and that. And then he had, you know, jackfruit and all types of shit. So I met him, and then I'm like, yo, I'm I'm trying to, you know, change my life in the way I'm eating. Like, this shit's so good, I don't want to eat nothing else. He was breaking me though. I
Mm.
was going there like 4 days out the week.
You just broke as fuck, right?
But you know what I'm saying? He was like, he seen my journey and he started to teach me. And then he started telling me about, you know, about the food and check this out. I'm looking. I already was online, but I started to see, like, I started to feel better. You know, I was losing weight. My skin was clearing up. You know what I mean? You know, he had a little back knee and all that shit. You
Mhm.
know, that shit was starting to go. I'm like, the fuck is going on? Fuck you got in this Jamaican shit? You put a root on me in this joint.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But no, that shit was really good. So
Yeah.
then he started telling me how, like, cause you never would have think like, man, ain't no fucking Jamaicans, no vegan dog. It's some meat in that motherfucker somewhere.
Mhm.
No, it definitely wasn't. He was telling me about the real Rastas, the real Rasta farms. He came from out in, you know, like the bushes and shit like that.
Mm.
And he started telling me about herbs. And I'm like, what the fuck is herbs? Like, you talking about some gank, like some weed? What you got, some loud?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, no, that's an herb too. He said, that's from the earth.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, he basically started putting me on about different types of herbs and he was telling me about burdock and you know, talking about dandelion and then he said sea moss. I said, what's sea moss? He was like, man, he was like, it got 92 minerals, this and that. You know, it's for your body. It's good. And you know, this motherfucker had smoothies and shit with sea moss in it.
Mhm.
He go in the back and make it. He wasn't showing me that recipe at first, though. He wasn't putting me down like, nah, you ain't gonna come in here and just steal my shit. But you know, it was like I started to feel better. Like I had more energy. I had aches and pain. My hip was all tight for so long. That shit started to not hurt no more.
Mm.
Unconsciously, I didn't realize. And then something. Then consciously, I was like, damn, like it got to be this shit. So you know, he started teaching. We became friends, exchanged numbers, and you know, he just became my mentor from there on in. Man, he started becoming a mentor, and he put me on that, and that's what started me. He started me into a fast, and I was like, he was like, yeah, you know, you can stop eating solid foods for 40 days. I said, what? 40 days? Bitch, I'm gonna die.
Right.
You mean
Shit, I don't
I
blame
can't
you.
even eat this good ass shit you got neither? He was like, nah, you know, if we're gonna do it, this is how the real rosters do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, so I was like, man, fuck that. I'm not doing that shit at first. But then eventually I broke down and was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. He said, man, I was gonna do it. And then he was like, no fornicating. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I can't get no cheeks neither. Like, that's how he was coming. So it just basically was like when you can sit there and control yourself and your mind and your body and your spirit, you know, can't nothing take you off your square. Not even a woman that's coming through and trying to come on, but you like, no, I'm on something right now. I'm focused. But your body rewards you for it. And that's basically what it was, man. So I did my first fast and I made it like, you know, I'm going 40 days. I failed. I went 20 something days.
That's better than a lot of
My
people.
woman got me. You know what I'm saying? She was like, nah, come here. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, and I was mad at myself. I was mad because I made it that far. So then, you know, when I did it again, I started researching before that into more herbs, man. And then, you know, that's where I went from there.
You broke it. Hold on, but like when you hit the 27-day mark and then that happened or whatever, you even killed
I broke my fast.
with everything. Like
that you break your fast. If you doing it, if that's the way you doing it, because look, when you start your fast, you gotta say what you doing it for. you
Yeah.
know, this purpose and this and that. So you made a commitment to yourself.
Yeah, I understand like
Yeah.
spiritually and mentally, but I'm talking about as far as food wise. Like did you even fall off of the food regimen too? Like the liquid part
No,
of it?
yeah. I went back and started, you know, I just started eating the food that he had.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then I started to learn how to make my own food at home. You know what I'm saying? So it basically came down to, but I'm like, damn, like I was almost there.
You did it a second time?
Yeah, and
How
that's
did it come out? How did it come
I
about?
did my second time, and what I did was I said, you know what, I'm gonna be strict about this.
Mhm.
I did it the second time, and I did a 40-day fast. And within those 40 days, I cut out all of the solid foods. And then I started studying about, you know, different teas and detox teas and stuff.
Uh-huh.
He was telling me. So then I started studying. I started to get me some saparilla, sour saparilla,
Mhm.
dandelion, burdock root, yellow dock.
Mhm.
You know, and I started to mix these blue Bavarian, you know, and all these herbs together into one tea. I started making teas, and I detoxed in the morning and then at night before I
Mhm.
went to bed. And in the middle, in the mix of that, I took watermelons with seeds, you know, and I put it in a blender. Then I went and bought a juicer, and then I infused it with sea moss gel. I learned how to make my own sea moss
Mm.
into the gel,
Mm.
and I started taking scoops and putting it in there and take that, man. Within 40 days, I lost 40 pounds in 40 days. I didn't work out one day. I didn't go to the gym. I haven't been to the gym in 3.5 years. You know what I'm saying? I went from even stop eating meat. I didn't lose, I mean, that much weight by even being quote unquote vegan. What I did was I went into an alkaline diet. And that's what you have to get to. Because when you
What
make
is alkaline?
alkaline is basically your body's pH in the food that you eat and you put it in. Your natural alkalinity of your body is at 7 is neutral. So 7 and anything above is when your body's alkaline. It's like this. The reason that you have diseases and you get sick and stuff like that is because the alkalinity in your body has dropped. If you put fish into a tank and you don't alkaline the water, what happens?
Die.
They die. So it's the same thing as you eating acidic foods. So what happened, and that's the difference. You anything that's 7 and above, you know what I mean,
Mhm.
is when your body turns alkaline. And that's what it
Okay.
is. You know what I'm saying? So you a lot of things we drink sodas alkalinity is so bad. A lot of times when we drink, you know, beer and stuff, it's so bad.
Mm.
It's below a 7 point pH. pH is in your body.
Mm.
When, you know, women pH go off, they funky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your pH drop, they got
Yeah.
problems.
Yeast infection and all that crazy
Yes,
stuff.
yes,
Yeah.
a lot of stuff. And even in men, you know, even when you
Yeah.
stuff like that, you
Makes a
know.
lot of sense. Yeah.
So it's, you know, it's like a car battery, bro. Like you take a car, get an acid on the top of it, you got to clean the acid off, or
Yeah.
your car won't
Spray
start.
some motherfucking Sprite on that bitch. Some
So
soda on the acid of the
so
yeah.
diseases and sickness lives in acidic state and
Right.
it survives. No disease or no sickness can survive in an alkaline and oxygenated body. Period. That's just the way it is. But if
Mhm.
we've been eating this way for so long, see what I'm saying when I said in the beginning that we don't just get diseases from past, like in your through your family. You have bad eating habits that's been
Mm.
passed down through our family. And mind you, you get that blood from your parents because they
Yeah.
had bad eating habits, but you can cleanse your body. If I cut you on the arm, it's going to heal by itself, you know, but it happens slower depending on how acidic your body is.
Mm.
Your immune system, how weakened it has been from all of these foreign foods and foreign ingredients and things that you put inside your body. You know, eventually you're going to get sick, you're going to hold disease. And what happens when your body is an acid? Because all disease comes from mucus. You get sick, what happens? You start to get congested,
Mhm.
feel it in your chest, phlegm, your nose.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You be hacking stuff up. That's mucus. That's all disease is mucus. The disease hides behind the mucus because the body is not alkaline enough to sit there and rid the mucus out. When your body gets back from being sick, your body's alkalinity levels and stuff like that gets back
Mm.
to normal. You know what I'm saying? So
It's dope as shit, bro.
Right, to think of. So during this fast, even the 20-day one, 27 days or whatever you said, or the 40-day one,
41. Yeah. I'm most
were
proud
you
of
were
that.
you, were you like? I mean, obviously you were hungry, but like, how do you stop yourself from going and being like,
CMOS.
"Fuck that"?
And also, what are the benefits?
The benefits, clear skin, um, weight loss. You know, your mind is clear. You become more. If you believe in manifesting things, when you cleanse all of these foreign objects out of your body, I've noticed, things coming to me a lot quicker
Mm.
and faster, and like, damn, how that happened? Like I've been thinking, it just you become more part one with the universe and your surroundings. You become less worried. You know, your focus becomes that much more keen. Eyes clear, things get brighter. You understand? Your mood is up. You understand because you start to understand who you are. You know what I mean? So I might, that might sound a little heavy or a little crazy for people, but that's what it is, man. You are a part of this earth. You know what I'm saying? You in revolution with this earth, and when we do that way, you put yourself in a disaccord. You walk off beat. That's why a lot of the problems we have in the hood. You know what I'm saying? You're walking around angry all the time because of what's inside of you and what you see and you take in. We have to be careful what we take in. So, I mean, by taking in sea moss and stuff, it took away the hunger pains. First 5 days was the roughest. You're like, oh, because you used to come home and busting that big ass rub. Your stomach shrinks though. You don't even want to eat it. Your taste buds, you start to taste stuff and it tastes like, damn, this shit like you never taste something that tastes so good because your body is detoxing all of these impurities out of your body. So, and yeah, the sex good too. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like if you got problems in the bedroom and stuff like that, fast. Take sea moss and fast.
Mhm.
Go on a fruit diet. Just do. I recommend red globe grapes with seeds. If you eat a fruit that doesn't have seed, like it's so easy. You want, oh man, I want the grapes with no seeds. But if that fruit doesn't have seeds in it,
Yeah.
it's hybrid and it's not as nutritional as the fruit that has seed. God made, or our higher power, who he has many names, made everything with the seed, including man and woman. So why would you ingest something in your body that don't have seeds? It was genetically made that way.
Mm.
So eventually, you keep eating that way, you ain't gonna be able to produce seeds. You ain't gonna be able to get it up.
Okay.
You are what you eat.
Shit, I'm gonna go buy some grapes tonight. No, I'm just kidding.
Got them right at
Yo.
Walmart. Get your bag of grapes at
Brand
Walmart.
Brand talking about the better ass sex shit made me laugh because my old head Hodge, aka King Erna, he actually partnered up with Black and Nobel, so he sells CMOS.
Yeah, peace,
And
peace.
he but also he has a big YouTube following because what he does is he exposes like rats, like snitches and all, like dudes that the young people look up to. And he says, yo, that dude that you look up, yeah, he's a rat. Don't That's not the right person to be idolizing and stuff. That dude is a snitch. He has no honor in his veins. So he runs an honor your life campaign. That's what it's called. So he's basically just teaching honor. He's using those examples, but anyway, and before every video that he talks about those, he promotes the CMOS, right? But this how you know it isn't propaganda because Brand just said it. Like when he talks about it, he's like, "Yeah, you want to get it nice and better with your wife. You want to, I mean, like he be promoting
Yeah,
it
that's
like
real.
the same way Brand talked
That's
about it.
real.
That's
That's
why I
real.
laughed. Like I was like, "Oh shit, that ain't
Nah, that's
propaganda."
real.
Like,
Shout out to my man Hakeem, man. Hakeem from Black and Noble, the owner,
shout
man.
out to Black and
And Lou,
Nobel. That's
Lou
a
too.
landmark. That is a Philly landmark
Yeah, Black
that
and
we got to
Nobel,
keep
man.
open.
Absolutely, man. That's my partner too. Partner, you know what I'm saying? We definitely just
Elaborate
doing
on
some
that
things. Oh yeah, it's crazy how you just mentioned that.
because that's what you here for.
Right. So yeah, we got an event coming up. So, myself, Brand Beats, and Black and Nobel, and basically we got an event coming up, some heavy stuff.
Mm.
Dr. Sabi, if you've heard of him, his son, his name is Victor Bowman. Dr. Sabi's son, who was closest to him. There's going to be an event on October 8th. Uh, Starts around 7 o'clock, at the African American Museum on Arch Street. So you can get tickets through Brand Beats, BRAN_Beats, BEATS. You can go on my bio and buy tickets, man. It's October 8th. It's an event that you're not going to want to miss, man. I'm just
Mm-mm.
letting you know. If you want to know the truth, you want CMOS, you want products, you want the real products of Dr. Sabi through his son, this is where you want to be at. You want to learn about things in your life that have been, hampering you and family members and stuff like
Mhm.
that. If you want to be enlightened and know more about what CMOS is, if you want to know what happened with Dr. Sabi, who to follow, Victor Bowman is the one to follow.
Mm.
Bolingo Balance. You want to go and get your products, you go on bolingobalance.com. One word, bolingobalance.com. And shout out to my man Hakeem, Black and Nobel. You want products, you want CMOS, you want detoxes, I stamp both of them.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go there and get that, that's what you need. You need that in your life. You need that in your daily regimen. The key is to fight disease before it comes. Prep
Yeah.
your body.
So, and I just want to go back to like
Oh, real
the
quick now,
CMOS and stuff.
Black and Nobel, Broadenary. There's another location on 56 and Media, and there's a pop-up shop on South Street.
Yeah, Fourth and South. That's where they at right now. Basically, if you want to go, it's beautiful area. South Street. Everybody knows the buzz.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's great. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's good. It's all different types of people. You know what I mean? Black, white, Asian, Chinese, from different demographic backgrounds. You want to go somewhere where it's comfortable. They show you love. You're gonna meet my man Lulu. Shout out to Lulu in the store, holding it down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And the team. You want to go into Black and Nobel, man. It's on 4th and South Street, man. Shout out to Hakeem and the team over there, man. Get that CMOS. Get
Shout
your
out
life
to
right.
them. Go ahead now. You.
So, like somebody like me who I'm not looking to go into a fast or lose weight or anything like that, but I kind of want some beneficial, some beneficial
Absolutely.
ways to kind of like, okay, well, I want to be healthier. It's going to be tough for me to cut out meat. It's going to be tough for me to do a lot of things, and
Well,
it'll just jump right on it.
Yeah, well, it's not even,
Well,
listen, it's not even about you trying to, everybody, we human. See, this is the thing. We've been taught, and this is embedded in us. What it is challenge yourself. You know what you want to get to. You got to build your way. I didn't just jump in, oh, yeah, I'm going to snap. This is what I'm going to do. No. Some people drink. Some people smoke. By the way, smoking marijuana is a herb, so you're okay. But at the end of the day,
he got excited.
at the end of the day, it's like, you have to work on yourself with these things. By you going in and taking CMOS, and there are products out there that will actually detox your body. People that's out here, we got a heroin epidemic. You know what I'm saying? You go on Bolingo Balance and they have products online that sit there and will make you not want to get high, make you not want to. It will detox your body.
So
Detox your
why isn't
mind.
it that shit like this is more mainstream? Like, what the fuck is the
Big
like,
Pharma.
You trying to get me killed? But anyway, it's like, no,
I said it for him. That's cool. Anyway, you don't
Nah.
gotta get sniped. You know what I mean?
Nah. I mean, I'm not scared of none of them people. I look like
Yeah,
this. God
yeah,
put everybody here for a purpose. I was finding trying to look for my purpose. So
we was talking about
it's a
this
lot
before.
of powers. It's a lot
Yeah.
of powers that be, man, that don't want you. There ain't no money in you being healthy. Ain't no money in you being aware.
Mm.
Everybody like, I'm woke. I'm woke. Yeah, you woke, but you just walking around aimlessly. What are you doing about it?
mm,
Who are you teaching? Who you putting on?
right?
You understand what I'm trying to say? So that's where it builds into, man. So, you got a lot of people in powers that be that it's a multi-billion dollar business.
Shit, trillion at this
You
point.
think about it. They come out with a pill and then they get sued for it because it causes cancer.
Mm.
They're not mad that they got sued for it. They actually happy because they can sit there and come out with another drug that they was ready to roll out. They already knew that it was going to cause that, but
Yo, that's like that fentanyl shit.
yeah,
They already got another drug in line that's 10 times stronger than fentanyl.
absolutely.
How the fuck is 10 times something's 10 times stronger than fentanyl?
Yeah,
And that's
right.
just destroying Kensington.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's money to be made, and anytime that it's money to be made in war, they don't want war to end overnight. War is to be sustained because there's a lot of ways to make money out of
Yeah,
it.
the gun trade.
So there's
yeah.
there's a lot of money to be made in population control. This is what this is, ladies and gentlemen. It's population control, keeping us separate. When you separate and divide and conquer, it's been used as a tool since the beginning of time.
Right.
Mhm.
So now, we're not like other countries where we can just kill babies. If you have you got a girl, you
daughter.
got to kill a daughter, got to kill her.
Mhm.
Nah, we in America, the greatest country in the
Mhm.
world,
You
right?
do what the fuck you want.
Yeah, come on, man. The
Shit.
bullshit. So at the end of the day, it's like you sit there and you get these people doing this. It's population control. We
Yeah.
poison you through your food. We poison you through your water. You think you going to McDonald's? Or I ain't going to McDonald's. I'm going to TGI Fridays. I eat better. The same people that own all of them, not all of them because they families, but the people at the top, they buy their food from only a handful of main distributors.
Right.
They get them from the same place. They just rebrand them and name them and sell them from different, y'all. And we out here sheep. You go to the McDonald's, McDonald's is a family that turned into a corporation.
Right.
You
It's like
understand what I'm
it's like
saying?
getting a bulk of fucking t-shirts and then putting your brand on it. It's like, yo, you
But you
still
bought them
getting
from
the
the same
t-shirts from the same
right.
distributor.
It's the
You just
same
putting your
thing.
fucking name on the shirt.
That's a good way to
You
break
just
it down,
Yeah.
brother.
just rip the
Yeah.
Gildan tag off.
Yeah, you ripped it.
You,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But that's where it boils down to. So it's money and made into you being sick. They don't want you to have. There's no money in that.
So Brand, I suffer with anxiety and depression, right? And OCD. I'm medicated for it. Medicated, quote unquote, for it. You know, because I'm taking medicine for this shit.
Right.
What minerals, or whether it's sea moss or whatever it is that I can substitute that medicine for, that'll help control my depression or my anxiety or whatever, you know?
You want to detox. The first and foremost, like it's a lot of times people be like, "Oh, I'm eating good now." I just said a second ago I was vegan and I didn't lose as much weight until I did what? Until I detoxed.
Yeah.
See, you want to cleanse out your temple and then put the good foods in. You still want to eat good foods. I'm not telling you to stop. That's great. But you want to cleanse the temple out of all of this stuff. A lot of the times, that's a nerve thing.
Yeah.
That's in your mind, it's in your brain. And I was saying another thing. You could have parasites that's in you. You did a keto diet.
Yeah.
A lot of that meat got parasites in it.
Well, you know, I was born with that shit, so I'm trying to do it more
But
deeper than that.
It's
You know what I
cleansing.
mean?
It's cleansing the blood. So
Okay.
I would advise detoxing your body. It's called. They have a product called Salation. So I think that's if I'm correctly pronouncing that, right on Bolingo Balance. And you can also go to Black and Nobel. They
Okay.
have a 7-day detox. You
Okay.
can do a 7 day and just start from 7 day. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
you can do detox in your body, and what that was, you have to clean your blood.
Okay.
So it's at a cellular level. When you start to clean your blood and clean out those neurotoxins, because it comes from your food. It's from what you eat. You become what you eat.
Mm,
If you ate something at one point in time, that animal was crazed or this and that, what you think gonna happen to you? And
true.
then you be depressed. Depression and all of that, it comes from, there's different types of things, from clove to wormwood to yellow dot to dandelion, that can cleanse your body out of these things. You
Yeah.
know, because it starts in a mental state. Just how you said that, don't say that no more.
Okay. As far as what?
I got this, or
Okay.
I'm this and that. We've been trained to say things. Words are, that's why it's called spelling. You
Okay.
casting a spell. And if you believe that this universe, what you put out, comes back, that's what's going to come back to you. So from this day forward, you got to just, first thing you say is like, I don't have this and that. But what's not okay is when they give you the medication, because the medication for every one pill, it's just like somebody taking Xannies or taking drugs, this and that. If you take Xannies or pills or Percocets for a year straight, like I think they said that it takes 3 years for your body to regulate back to normal.
Hmm.
So think about, if you've been taking pills for so many years, think about how long that's going to be for your body to naturally, because your body is naturally trying to heal itself, but then you put another jaw on it, or you taking this medication. Those side effects of the medications, you in combination, they'll give
Yeah.
you depression, they'll give you anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then you self-diagnose yourself, and then you self-believe.
Self
Mm.
medicate.
You
Some
understand
shit
what I'm
you
trying to
Okay.
say?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the world. When the best thing to do is, I tell you to detox. If you detox your body, you detox not only your body, you detoxing your mind,
Mm.
you detoxing your spirit and what you say. You know what I mean? Because what you say will come back to you.
That's nice.
You got to change
Yeah.
your own positive mind. Don't nobody believe in you more than you.
Mm-hmm.
And when you forget that, somebody could sit there and tell you that you ain't gonna be shit,
And you believe it.
and it be the people around you closest, right in your household, your family, your mom. They tell you ain't gonna be shit, and you believe it, just like you just said.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? You gonna be? You ain't gonna be shit. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you have to detox everything. You start detoxing people out of your life that's not for you. You
Mm.
start to realize what your relationships really are.
Mm-hmm.
That you hang with people just because it's a weed thing,
Yeah.
or you hang with people and then because when you stop smoking weed, they don't call you no more.
Mm-hmm.
When you ain't drinking, they don't call you no more. Crackheads don't hang with people that's clean. Dope
Nope.
fiends don't hang with other people that ain't on dope.
Right.
Yeah.
Or I don't hang out with crackheads.
Hoes don't hang out with wives.
Rich men don't hang out with poor men.
Right.
If they do, one either trying to get something, the other one trying to help that person.
Yeah.
People that you have to realize that your surroundings, even the words that we tattoo on our body, people be like respect. somebody got respect tattooed on them or this and that, it's because you're looking and trying. You want respect.
Yeah.
You're not respectful.
Mm-hmm.
You're not. We have to be careful of the things that we tattoo and this and that, or that we even take into our eyes and bring into our body.
Mm.
Protect your energy.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And your body will reward you. But sea moss, you need some sea moss, brother. I'll put you on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll put you on the you know where to get it, but I'll put you
Yeah.
on that, but I'll put you on a way where you can detox and you're gonna start to feel better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
You gotta get
dope.
some iron in you too. Get some
Mhm.
iron fluorine.
I ain't gonna lie, I was sick as shit. And this man was like, "Yo, try this tea," and I was like, "Man, you gonna give me the grossest
Who?
fucking tea?"
Bran?
Yeah, I was like,
Okay.
"This shit gonna taste like butt ass, man. I'm gonna be mad as shit." But then I felt bad. I'm like, "I'm gonna take it." He's saying, take it. Go ahead, you'll feel better, man. I was like, "This shit actually tastes good." It was like
Mm.
minty. I was like, "Damn,
Mhm.
this shit tastes good."
Right.
Mm.
But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just, throughout the day.
Yeah.
So I put it in the microwave a little later, and I finished it. Cool. I come home, I lay down. I was still kind of sick, but I felt 10 times better.
Mm.
I didn't take no medicine because when I'm sick, unless I'm dying, is when I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna pop that pill. I'm
Mm.
fucked up. But like, I usually try to beat around the bush and not take as much,
Yeah.
just cause I don't know. It's just me. I don't know if it's a
Yeah.
pride thing. I'm gonna
Right.
beat this shit.
Yeah. I would love to
But
try that shit. Yeah.
it was just a tea, and I was sick as shit.
Yeah.
Boom. Next day he was like, here going up. Right. I think he was like, here, try this one. It ain't as good as the other one, but try this one. I was like,
A little stronger.
I tasted it. I was like, oh, this shit tastes like tree legs. What the fuck?
Mm.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna chug it. Boop, 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 boop. I chugged it. Next day, bro, I was good. I was
Yeah.
like, damn.
Cleaned you out.
Right. I was like, I feel good. Like I wasn't sick. I mean, I was still like hawking shit up and shit or
Yeah.
whatever. But like as far as how I felt,
Yeah.
I was good. Like I had no,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was crazy. And it was like 2 days of taking some shit. Like, what the fuck?
It's just basically it was I gave you plant iron. I gave you iron and then you got some minerals within there that your body needed. You know what I'm saying? When you
Mm.
take things like that and these detox teas and stuff, that was just a tea.
Mm.
It's something else out there called a tonic. That's nasty. But the tonic is what you want.
Yeah.
The tonic is
Tonic just sound nasty.
well,
It tastes like tonic water.
when you get
Like the
that
quinine and the tonic water that you use to make alcohol.
bitters, anything that tastes
Ugh.
bitter. Well, when you get that in you, you're talking about cleansing at another level. You know what I'm saying? But
That makes shit like a motherfucker though, right?
right, even that, you taking those teas, and if you ain't going to the bathroom and stuff like that, what that is called plant iron. A lot of people take iron pills, and it's not that good for you.
Mm.
I ain't gonna say not that good. They ain't good for you. The pills that they give you, why the hell you think they give you pills and they're talking about these iron pills, but then you can't take a shit?
Yeah.
Or you get bonded up. They're like, oh, you can take a laxative. Now you gotta take another fucking.
Mhm.
You understand?
Yeah.
So we've been taught that iron pills are good, and a lot of people try to treat anemia with iron, which is not right. It's not correct. The
Mm.
bottom line is you're not made of iron that they give you in there. It comes from a rock. Believe it or not, they
Mm.
take it as iron phosphate or iron oxide or whatever. Iron phosphate. It comes from a fucking rock. So ain't no wonder
Mm.
why you get bonded up, because it's
Mm.
forming a fucking rock in your damn stomach.
Mm.
You can't shit. And if you can't shit, then the toxins back up. Your breath start to stink. Your armpits stink. You ain't shitting. You're supposed to be shitting about 2-3 times a day.
Yeah.
More or more. As soon as you eat, that shit's supposed to come up on out of you.
Mm.
So what you do is you
Damn,
start.
then I'm regular.
That's good. That's good.
Me too, bro. I eating shit right afterwards.
Right. That's good. Yo, you got a good digestive system is working. But
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? Like when a lot of people don't. I know people be like, man, I shit maybe every 3 days or
That's wild.
you know what I
That's
mean?
horrible.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's right. That's what I'm saying. Like what it is you start taking plant iron fluorine, it's called. And that comes from anything that's green, vegetables. You get iron from that. Your body is made. We I'm gonna just say it like it is. We plant eaters, bro. We herbivores. Your intestines is about 3 to 4 feet long or longer.
Yeah.
That shit stretch out all the way down the block. So think about how long that meat gonna take that's why that meat don't run. It takes so long to break down. You know why
That's
you
why
get
your farts stink.
no, you know why you get itis after you eat? Or you get tired as hell? Your body takes all the energy from you to work on moving this shit out. You shouldn't feel like that after you eat. You should eat something. You should be light. You should feel good. You should have energy from what you eat.
Yeah.
Hell no.
It's 10 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock.
So that's why you just start getting that iron fluorine. You understand what I'm saying? You get iron fluorine and then you get that the highest content of iron. You can get iron. You can get iron in sea moss. Sea moss has a
Yeah.
lot of iron in it. It's
N-
really good.
I'm
It
a
flush you out.
I'm a boxing coach, right?
Right.
So as far as performance, like,
Oh
and
yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Well, you
it's
got
so
Listen, Black and Nobel got sea moss blue.
okay.
He just had one of the fighters.
BY Jennings is a big what you call it.
He turned V.
Bryant Jennings,
Yeah.
big time plant based.
Yeah.
Everything he
Okay.
does is plant
Boy,
based.
Okay.
one of the guys who just came into Black and Nobel, man. The thing is, they have a new product, and it's called CMOS. It's CMOS Blue.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's blue algae. So what that does is it's for people that are athletes and performance. It gives you more energy. It gives you like caffeine, like it gives you
Yeah.
energy, but naturally. So
Yeah.
like for your athletes and stuff,
Yeah.
get them on that CMOS. They're gonna heal
Yeah.
faster. Their body gonna recover. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? They're gonna have more energy. They're gonna be able to
Yeah.
go longer rounds.
I would love to pass it on to them, and also just for me, also because even me coaching alone, I burn about 5,000 calories in that gym.
When you do that,
So
and you're gonna put everything, so you burn and
yeah,
lose all your minerals and you deplete it. So when you replenish yourself with these minerals, those 92 minerals, but then see, this is the thing: you can add sea moss, what's called bladderwhack.
mm,
Now, if you want the 102 minerals, you add bladderwhack to it. You take bladderwhack. Bladderwhack comes from the sea; it's another algae, just like sea moss. So if you take bladderwhack, that completes the minerals of 102 minerals of what your body's made of. Myself personally, they have it at Black and Nobel. You can get it already in gel form. Myself personally, I like to take my bladder whack in pill forms and capsules. I make my own veggie capsules,
mm,
and I take the powder and I put it in there, and then I take sea moss, and now I got 100, and then I take the sea moss, make a smoothie with it, and then
mm,
swallow the pills. I got 102 minerals of what my body's made.
mm.
You know what I'm saying?
How long does something like that take to make you feel better?
I say you as soon as you start taking about 3 days, 2 days, it starts to work into your body and works into your cells and your system. You start to feel it. You start to really feel the difference. You want it for like a week or two. You like, oh, sometimes, man, I tell you, just like with those teas I was talking about, don't drink that before you go to bed if you're not used to it, because your ass gonna be up with all this
Shitting.
energy. But while you sleeping, you're gonna be burning. You're gonna be like, damn, I'm fucking sweating. Why am I sweating like I worked out? Because your metabolism is burning all the fat and sugar. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to that. Starch is sugar. I don't care what they tell you. That's sugar. French fries,
Damn,
starch.
they taste good
With
as
the
shit.
sugar.
Yeah, but I got something that tastes better than French fry. Get you some burro bananas, real bananas. These bananas that you see in the stores hybrid. They're not real. They actually make. They don't even grow in the wild like that.
The real bananas, are they
The
like
real
smaller?
they get the small ones, or they got these ones that look like a bell shape, and
Ah, okay.
they call burro bananas. A lot in the South American countries and stuff they have them. Those are real bananas. You know what I'm saying? The strongest animal is a fucking gorilla.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker ain't eat. They kill motherfuckers in their territory for the meat and this and that, but they eat plants.
Yeah.
He big as shit with muscles everywhere, bro.
Uh-huh.
But even the cows that you eat, everybody be like, well, what about my protein? Protein is a myth. It's fake. Believe that right here from now.
Can
Protein's
you
bullshit.
elaborate on it?
Well, what I mean is protein powders and protein all that.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. Everybody's body made differently. You know how people body. Some people get big, some people don't work for
Yeah.
them. It don't work that way when you get natural protein, because we all made of this earth. So you got to get plant protein.
Where you
A
get
cow,
the protein? Okay.
Where does a cow get its protein from?
Grass.
Grass and all that, right?
Yeah.
Where does a gorilla get it?
And the nature with the
Eating
bananas,
bananas and all
yeah,
that,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Where does fucking giraffe?
Same shit.
Strong as shit, right? Elephant. The strongest animals in the jungle are herbivores. They eat plants and vegetables.
Mm.
They don't eat other meat.
That's
They're
crazy.
not
to even think
carnivores.
of.
So why do we think that when we eat meat, we get protein from it? The fucking the animals that we eat don't even eat meat.
Mm.
We get recycled protein from them eating all those plants and vegetative things, and it's in their meat, and then we eat it. So you basically just eating shit.
Man, you made me feel like a failure. I feel like fuck, man. I've been eating all this fucked up shit. This beer good as shit
Nah,
right now.
but no, because it's because we've been taught that way, brother. You think
Yeah.
about it. We've been trained. We only human.
Right,
You know what I mean?
program.
Shit,
It's program.
I'm still now, like, I'm on my face. Like, I have a beer from time to time or this and that, but I know how to cleanse my body.
Yeah.
I know how to alkaline my this and that. You know what I mean? I know how to
Mhm.
agree. That's what it is. It's about each one teach one.
Nah, that's why you here, man, because this is beautiful knowledge. Like this is
Right.
shit that I'm gaining now. Like, don't get it twisted. My ignorance is gonna make me fucking probably get a burger tomorrow or some shit like that. But at least I got this shit instilled in my
You
head
gonna
now. Like,
feel
yo, Reed,
gonna
like
feel bad
you
about
got
it.
chill one of these
Right.
days, bro. Like you gotta
Yeah.
get this shit together.
Right.
Figure this shit out, or
Yeah,
try
because
it.
I was at almost hitting like 200 pounds, and then when I got on the keto shit, whatever, it dropped or whatever. But it was like the same thing. Like, yo, bro, you gotta get on your shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like now having this knowledge, it's like, yo, one day, even though I might be eating some bullshit, it's be like, yo, Reed, come on, bro. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
hop on that CMOS, bro.
And
Come
it's
on,
like,
do
yeah, you get on that
something.
moss, and then you start adding like you don't believe like if I take 100 grams of chicken in one hand, you get protein from that, right? Okay, you get the recycled protein.
Yeah.
And I take 100 grams of chickpeas. You get more protein, the same amount of protein, and 100 grams of chickpeas is the same as 100 grams of
I don't like
meat.
chickpeas though.
You don't,
Yeah, but
and
it's
it's
all
a
about what you putting in, right?
this the thing.
Season that bitch.
There you go. There you go. We listen. You come from a background that I
Sasoni
know.
not doable, bro.
Yeah,
That's
not even.
processed too.
I you can make your own sazon and
True,
adobo. You
yeah.
can make them from real herbs.
Yeah.
So then you want to be putting alkaline and quinoa. Quinoa is nothing, it's rice,
Mm.
and you can make it good. But you get you real herbs. You know what I
So we
mean?
shouldn't buy that rice we buy now.
I
Oh
mean,
no, not that bleached fucking rice. That it's
not and
bleached already.
half of the time it's not even rice. If you haven't noticed, like even
Mm.
like a lot of the I'm in Asian countries and in other countries too, they take in plastic and it's allowed. They take plastic. That's why they give you so much rice in them damn platters, because it's some rice and then most of it's plastic. So you eating plastic.
Are you fucking serious?
I swear to you, I can't make this shit up. They're like, this is what it is.
So where's the real rice? Where you can really find some real fucking
I
rice?
mean, I eat
Jasmine rice, basmati rice,
yeah,
like,
that basmati is rice, but at the same time, it's all starch. So
yeah, so it's sugar.
starch is sugar, and our body doesn't process this sugar, processed sugar. It turns into pure fat. And people be like, oh, well, I'm diabetic and I can't eat fruits because it got sugar. Yes, you can, because that's natural sugar. It doesn't
Mhm.
act the same way in your body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And all of that. And all diabetes is mucus covering your pancreas that you're not getting the insulin you need. So now you have to take direct shots into your stomach to get it.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Ugh.
once you remove your body and once you turn alkaline, you remove all the mucus out of your body.
Yeah.
That your body actually immune system wakes up and starts to heal itself.
Right.
So you can do natural sugars. You can get those sugars in from your vegetables. You know what I mean? I mean from your fruits. I mean,
Mhm.
you understand? So I tell people a lot of time, do a fruit flush.
Mm-hmm.
Fruits cleanse you out, and it's called mono fasting. So if you're gonna do a fruit flush, even mixing certain fruits, it's a lot to take in, but mixing like people, I'm put pineapple, put this and put that. Nah, your body can recognize one fruit if you fast with one fruit for 7 days better than it can recognize all. Because some fruits are has more a little bit more acid.
Mm-hmm.
Not that they're sit
Like an orange compared to a banana or
if
something
you
like
take
that.
an orange and then you put a pineapple and an orange, that's a lot of acid.
Yeah.
And then you go and add in all these sweet fruits. It causes fermenting. People be like, well, I did fruit fast and I got bloated and I got because you have fermenting from the different fruits you put in your body swelled up from it.
Mm.
See, it's a science. Your body is a science, is a system. So the easiest way to do it is mono fast. Get you some watermelon with seeds. If you don't want
Stick
that,
with watermelon.
get you some. I That's what I did. Then if you get tired of that, get you some grapes with seeds.
Stick with grapes.
Get you some berries. Get you some mulberries. Get you some berries. Just get you some strawberry and mix them.
But you said mono, right? So
Yeah.
basically, you focus on one fruit at a time,
Yeah.
or at least until your body recognizes.
I would
each of
say
the
if you're going
fruits.
fast, you focus on one fruit at a time.
Okay.
So if you focus on one fruit at a time, it's easier that way. Your body recognizes that way, and it flushes everything.
How's
out.
it considered fasting if you're eating it?
Well, this is the thing. If you're drinking it, you're still eating it, the same thing that you're drinking.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? If you're going to do the straight fast, some people need that chewing things. If you're going to chew, don't go out and get a burger.
Yeah.
Go chew on the same thing that your ass been drinking.
Mm-hmm.
If you got watermelon and you've been drinking it, because that's all water. It's alkaline.
I remember Matt did a fast, strictly just water. He did a 3-day fast, just water,
Water fast. Yeah, that's a tough one.
and he was like, I was struggling, but he did all 3 days.
Yeah.
And that shit to me is like you a dedicated motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck.
Water fast is cool, and it's taking it all the way to the extreme. That's really but how I like tell people on fasting and stuff, man. Like what I did was I can't really speak with it, but what I did was for the first 40 days, the first 2 weeks, I ate a salad with just kale, peppers, red onions chopped up, squash, no quinoa, squash, zucchini, and tomatoes. But the only tomatoes that I use are cherry tomatoes or plum tomatoes because they're alkaline. All the rest of the tomatoes are acidic.
Mm.
See, and the key is to keep your body from the acidic state, and you want it alkaline. You know what I'm saying? So for the first 2 weeks at night for dinner, I ate a salad, but for the rest of the time I went to a straight liquids. I went to a straight liquid, just juice fast. And you can do smoothies, but I did juicing. I went and got a juicer and did it.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So that's how I did mine.
So when I first did the keto, literally I had the keto flu. Like I was pale. I was like, fuck it, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like I was fucked up for
Mhm.
like 3 days. Um, I was shitting every like 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Is that the same process like with that? Like, are you gonna be fucked up? Are you gonna go through a
No,
phase?
you're gonna be hungry. You're not gonna be all fucked up and queasy. You're gonna be to that point where you gotta think you're a crackhead and or you're a heroin addict and you're
Yeah.
going through withdrawal.
Yeah.
So that should tell you the worse off it is. That's how much more dirty the body has been abused. I mean, how
Mhm.
much badly the body has been abused. Your body's get dirty. You know what I'm saying? So your body's like, be
Yeah.
sitting there shaking, like, oh, I need it. I need what?
And that's all the
It's a
keto flu
drug.
is. All the keto flu is was the withdrawal.
It's a drug.
Yeah.
All that food was you have been drugged slowly for a long
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
and your body wakes up and like, oh, finally get a chance to get this old hard shit and all this sludge that's inside of me. So
Mhm.
it just comes out.
Yeah.
But when you're doing this, you have more energy. That's the difference. You like,
Mm.
I'm up and my girl like, man, what the fuck is you doing? Take your dumb ass to
Mm.
bed. I'm like, bitch, I'm ready to clean something. Let's do it 5 times. She like, man, if you don't get the
5
fuck off
times.
me, you gonna sleep on the couch.
Cleaning the same stain, the same
Yeah.
fucking spot.
I'm
Yeah.
smashing and cleaning. Yeah.
Smashing and
He,
cleaning.
So-
he mopping the sidewalk.
Mopping ass and mopping
Yeah.
walls and shit.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
No, that sounds amazing. Though.
but once you cleanse your body, man, and you get to that alkaline state, man, there's nothing that, like when you there, and it's not an overnight. It might, like, even with me, just because I did 4 days, it ain't over.
Mhm.
That ain't it, bro.
Mhm.
I'm 36. I was eating bad for years.
Mhm.
Years. So it becomes a lifestyle.
That diet doing you
Because-
justice, bro. You look 8 years younger, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna
Real
say
shit.
what?
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Nigga say he 36.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm 25, nigga. You look like
Yeah.
my age.
That's what I'm and
Real
I
shit.
get that shit all the time, bro. Like, when it's
Yeah.
like I work at my job. Oh yeah, what are you about 20 years? Like, yeah, young guys like you. And I'm like,
Nigga, I'm 36.
I'm like, how old do I look? And they're like, oh, homie, what you like 25, 26? I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm 36. They was like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
and this was before a haircut. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
was looking like it just
For
cleared
sure.
my
Your
like,
face,
yeah,
everything.
my skin, like it
Yeah.
just cleared up and like shit saw, you know what I'm saying? I even, shout out to Black and Nobel.
You got a glow about you. Like, yeah, you got a glow walking around, basically.
Dog, I appreciate that. Thanks,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah,
Because
for sure. Yeah.
I did the video when I went in the store, and shout out to Black and Nobel and Hakeem and the team and them, and, Lulu and everybody.
Mhm.
I did a video just off the walk. It was like 2,200 views,
Damn.
and he was like,
Nice.
like, I gave you the platform, bro, but you did that, and I'm like, I ain't never had no 2,200 views. Like,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Usually, you do something that's fucked up, or you get hit by a
Yeah,
car,
yeah.
you get that.
Yeah.
But
Or
I'm
you talk
actually-
about a rap song with
I
When you
violence.
shaking your
I
ass.
actually, I
That.
actually told what I did, and people, it's been coming so overwhelming. And I'm going to have a PDF that's actually coming out soon too. It's going to be a plant-based brand. 40 how to lose 40 pounds in 40 days.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give you the blueprint of what I did because it works.
Hell
I've
yeah.
done it with my significant. I've done it with my girl.
Yeah.
She did it for 10 days and lost 10 pounds in 10 days. You'll start to see 3 pounds fall off, 2 pounds.
Nice.
And it regulated out. So I lost about a pound a day.
that water weight be
That was
dropping
just
through that
it,
shit.
you know,
It's
then
crazy.
it because it be the water weight, but then that sludge weight.
That's
People,
like
All
if
that salt, magnesium.
like if
all
I were to
that
do
shit.
it, I don't want to lose that. I look like a
nah,
fucking stick. I
nah,
can't imagine. I'm
no,
skinny as it is. I got like a fat belly because all the beer.
no.
But you know that I feel like you gotta get over that because it's all about how you feel at the end of the
So,
day. You
Right,
know,
right.
not how you look.
So what you do is that's right. So you exactly right. Once you flush that out, you ain't got to do the 40 days. I worked my way. You got to work your way up. You start off and do. I'll be like, man, do a 7-day fast. You know what I'm saying? You fast for 7 days, but when you come off that fast, don't be like, oh, I can't wait to get that cheesesteak. I can't wait to go get me some motherfucking, you know what I mean, pataillos and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you eat now.
It's-
Now you eat clean.
It's fucked up
Yeah.
because like I guess the culture that I was raised in. My mom, she'll come down and be like, "Yo, let's make some alcapurrias or some Spanish traditional shit that she's been eating for 1,000
That
years,
shit good.
and that shit is popping."
I
I'm
know.
like, "Yeah, let's do it." But now you saying that, it's like fuck. The whole family's disease ridden, like from top to bottom.
Yeah.
We got everybody got an issue. Everybody got a fucking fucking mental
Yeah.
condition,
Ain't
whatever
nobody
the
come in
fuck
your
it is.
household and inject y'all with nothing. They
We
taught
did
y'all how
that.
to inject you.
We did that
Yes.
shit. So it puts me to
Yes.
thinking. It's like fuck, like
Self destruction.
right, like what the fuck do we do now? Like now you saying all this is brought generation to generation, and my daughter, not the picky eater, motherfucker will eat anything. So now I'm like, okay, so how can we work this shit into her system to
Right.
try to eliminate some shit?
Right. Well, it's you start them now. She's young. Some kids, you know, what's crazy though. Some kids is picky eaters, right? And like I know, I have a my little young boy, like my son. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He don't eat cheese, and they're like, oh, you don't like cheese? No, but naturally, he doesn't like it, and
Right.
that's great.
As far as
'Cause
dietary,
cheese
yeah.
is worse than drugs.
Bro, my daughter, we
It's-
bought pizza earlier. She took all the cheese the fuck off. I'm like, how the fuck?
Because
But she'll eat a baby bell like nothing.
but because naturally in her natural state, she's not all the way dirty in her body. She don't want that
Yeah.
in her body. A lot of us, people of color, lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I
I
am.
drink lactate.
We
too.
lactose because we can't. And it's your body rejecting it.
Mm.
Your fucking body. We drink from we the only mammal on earth that drinks from another mammal's milk. A cow drink their own milk. Humans, we go, let me get some of that cow till to get some of that pus. Because that's what it is.
Oh, don't say
Yeah.
that.
It's pus,
I'm gonna
bro.
eat Cheerios with pus later, man. I'm gonna be mad as fuck.
Bro, it's pus. Milk is not even that color when it comes out. It's processed. It's pus. It's mucus. They inject them and they squeeze so much of that stuff out. You're not even getting milk.
Yeah.
You getting it, and then they process to make it. What's the name? People that eat meat.
Yeah.
Oh, got me this meat fresh. Let me tell you something. We live in the hood, right? Somebody gets shot. You see the blood on the ground. What color it turn?
That shit turned fucking brown.
Right. How the fuck a piece of meat be on the shelf for like 3 weeks
And that
it's
shit
red
stay
than a
red.
motherfucker?
Yeah, still. All the
it.
fucking preservatives
It's
and shit
because
like
they
that.
injected it, bro.
Steroids. Yeah.
They injected
Fucking
it with
antibiotics.
additives. Listen, they injected. Excuse me. They injected it with additives, so to make it look good. Because that shit don't look good if they gave it to you how it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
That shit look nasty as shit. That shit be brown and back sitting on the joint. So they injected to make it for you to look attracting for you to eat it.
Yeah.
You know what? Like I said, animals will haul ass from you when you try to kill them. They don't like motherfucking animal. Oh, he wanted me to eat it, make a burger out of him. The fuck? He like, yo, these motherfuckers is trying to kill me for my meat.
Yeah.
When fruit looks attractive, it's reds, it's bright, it's yellows. Like, come on over here and fuck me up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I'm
just
a
sit.
orange.
Shit not even running from
I
you.
am the color that
Your teeth are flat.
Yeah.
You got these 2 canines and this and that to tear through hard fruits and vegetables. Your teeth are flat. You look in the jungle in the wild, herbivores' teeth are flat. Your intestines is long. A carnivore's intestines is short because they can eat the meat and it goes in their body and they shit it right out. A dog, he eat that motherfucker, shit it right out. We herbivores. And when we start to realize that, we have to eat what we are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just how it breaks down.
And then when it comes to the parenting shit, like, like Cause I feel now, cause Nell's a father and shit like Brandon's too, right?
Right.
And
Yeah.
so especially you got this love for your kids or whatever. You're not trying to, your automatic instinct is like you're coming like with love, but you also got to remember, this is to all the parents, everybody's listening. Like, listen, at the end of the day, y'all gotta know that y'all the general of that household. Y'all gotta do what's best for y'all kids. There was a time like my pop, I remember my pop younger when like I don't like onions. I don't like onions, raisins, and I don't eat pork. So he was like, listen, bro, like you lucky I love the shit out you. If I said that shit back in the day and to my grandmother in Puerto Rico and shit, it's like, motherfucker, you eating onions. Matter of fact, your punishment is to eat onions.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or matter of fact, go to, you know what I mean? Or, oh, you don't want to eat onions? Guess what? This is the only thing we cooking. Sometimes you gotta strong arm this shit because you gotta put your foot down and be like, nah, you eating right.
It's weird because like for me becoming an adult, I hated raisins and I hated onions too.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try these onions. Like I'm gonna just do it.
Yeah. It's still fuck onions for me, but that's besides the point.
Right.
Yeah.
And the same thing with raisins. Not too long ago, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have this oatmeal raisin cookie. Fuck that. And it's like, okay, well, my body's adapting because it's changing.
Yeah.
So saying the shit like, yo, it's gonna take time, but you work it.
Yeah,
That's the thing. A lot of people want results now. Like, I want this shit. I want to listen. I want to look like Kim Kardashian in 2 weeks.
We want to eat the grapes that got no seeds in it.
Not me. I don't want to look like Kim Kardashian.
We got, right.
Oh, to the women, stop trying to fucking look like Kim. That shit's all done up. You're not gonna look like her.
But at the end of the day, well, that's what we live in. We live in a country of a fab as we want now.
Yeah.
We want right now. But it took you a long time to get this way, to be all fucked up.
Yeah.
We want quick fix.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the nature of the beast that we live. The nature of this beast that we live in. You used to have your cell phone. I remember like back in the day, if we ain't catch up with your friends, it wasn't no we hit you up. You was left.
Yeah, yeah.
Or you had a pay phone. You remember like 20, 30 numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
Just try to remember them shits now. You lose your phone, your world. Like, oh, this I can't do shit.
I only know my mom number.
Yeah, you don't even know your mom. What's my number?
yeah.
I called my phone. I lost it.
Yeah, you don't even know your own shit. Yep.
Like, that's real, but that's the way we've been trained. We've been ordered down. If we gonna be sheep, bro, at least let's bad together.
Yeah.
We gotta teach each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We gotta start having love for, people. Oh man, I try to love the community and it's haters and this and that. Stop speaking that shit.
Yeah, you speaking it to existence.
It's lost.
Yeah.
We lost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We them tribes that they talk about that's lost, bro. We living in Babel, and we living in a house of Babel.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Point. No, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Then you go do it at home.
Don't fuck with them. Don't this and that. Oh, this you can walk past somebody on the sidewalk and feel their energy. You can look a person in their eyes, but you never know what that person just went through. We sit there and down and judge each other all the time. We got to teach each other, man.
Gotta be patient with each other, man.
With me, I just want to help people. It ain't about no bread. I'm not fucking rich. I'm not. I want to help people.
Yeah.
I care about people. You know what I'm saying? And people like you get burnt. You know what I'm saying? Something me and my man Hakeem, we actually talked about is how people come into your lives as givers. But they givers disguised as givers and they're really takers. So you'll find yourself being burnt time and time again because where your heart is not where they at.
Yeah, they got the whole different agenda.
You let them carry that guilt. When you can when you can say, you know what, I forgive you to somebody that didn't apologize to you, that's growth.
Yeah.
Like, you know what, bro, I forgive you. I don't forgive you for what? I just forgive you, man.
Oh, man.
And you
holding on to that baggage will fuck you up, bro.
You let that go.
Yeah.
When you do shit like that, bro, you leveled up to a whole nother wave, man. Your mind, your thought processes, everything. We only human. You're going to resort and be like, man, that motherfucker ugly as shit. But at the same time, like, who are you to cast
dirty ass shoes?
At the end of that, it's hurting yourself because that's internal. Yeah. So it's like you living with that negativity.
We project things out. Like when somebody be like, man, this person's this and that, man, look at boy, he this and that. Everything that you saying about him is who you are.
Yeah.
A lot of times if you listen to people and just they'll tell you about who they are within telling
and you look and then you look at and then when you know them, you look at them with a side eye like, nigga, you talk about yourself, right? Like
they'll tell you about everything else, about everything that they are.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, or everything that they want to be.
That nigga lazy. That nigga don't got no car. That nigga living with his brother. Meanwhile, you living with your brother. You don't got no car.
Right.
I mean,
You a
like,
lazy piece of shit.
yeah.
Right. And at the end of the
That's
day,
crazy, but
But
I think like that's what makes me funny. Like me being a dickhead and talking shit about people. I don't
Yeah,
do
but-
I don't
but
do it
it's
in that.
all-
I don't do it in
well,
that.
you gotta
It's all about your intention, though.
right.
It's-
You don't do it in his intention to like to hurt. We got to be
Yeah.
careful with that though. Like, cause
Yeah.
I'm joke bull,
Yeah.
you know. But when I'm at my job and this and that, hey, how are you, Sam? Hello,
How's everything,
buddy.
Steve?
What's going on?
Right.
All right, there. Hey, Joe. You know, but in my mind,
Top of the morning.
that's real shit.
Mm.
In my mind, I'm at work. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I'm a fucking Gemini, bro.
Yeah.
I got jokes. I want you to have Joe. My girl even told me.
Yeah.
I had to realize, like, damn, maybe I didn't stop bidding on her.
Right.
I'm like, man, get out of here with your big ass forehead. You can't even you can't get up in the morning. Why you every time you get up, your legs and shit get up first for you lift your head up before-
Okay.
You know what I'm
Alright.
saying? She be like,
You angle different.
I can't stand you
Yeah,
always talking
yeah,
shit.
nah,
You
nah.
need
Like
that.
I've been in
you need
I've
that.
been in relationships where you do need it, but
Yeah, you need
sometimes
it.
be too much. Like, oh, you crack a joke on me, dog. I go for days. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
don't think
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
gonna hit you with one joke,
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
It's on.
That's me. I just keep
Yeah.
going, bro. I'll
Yeah.
just keep it.
But no, when I'm, I feel you as far as like messing with like people as far as in
Some people
general.
fragile.
Yeah, people
Some
are really
some people fragile. Some people dealing with anxiety. Some
Mhm.
people dealing with depression. Some people dealing with
Mhm.
things inside themselves, man. That
Mhm.
you touch a button, dog. Man, I'm gonna go kill this motherfucker.
It was
Next
crazy,
Next time they
right?
see you.
Mhm.
And you like, damn, that was my boy. I was just fucking with him, but he
Mhm.
blew my fucking head. You ain't saying it, you and the motherfucker, but you might be looking down at you from your
Yeah.
ghost, like,
Yeah.
how the fuck we get here? We've been made fragile, man, and this and that because we not comfortable within ourselves. The first thing is
Yeah.
self-love. You're not gonna turn into a plant eater. You're not gonna be a vegan. You're not gonna do this as stages to get in there unless you really have that self-will and more power to you. You that much stronger. But you know what I'm saying? We gotta bring each other up. And that's just the bottom line. Like, you're like, oh man, I'm trying to this and that. No, don't try. You do it with yourself.
Mhm.
Because when you start to change, people start to see you and they be like, I've had more people come to me this year and be like, yo, man, you inspire me. And I'm like, what? Like this, it's weird to me.
Mhm.
But I didn't like go out. I don't be hanging and doing this and that. I catch myself that I'm alone. I might seem like the people person be around this and that.
Right.
No, I'm not because mentally I'm not relating to the things of that lifestyle anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My values change. And people, you know, get intimidated around your energy because they see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I want all the friends in the world, but I don't have all the friends in the world.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? As a Gemini, they say, oh, Geminis is all outspoken, this and that, but they don't have to very many. And it's like, I'm comfortable where I'm at. I'd rather hang with my family, my mom, my dad. I'm going to go watch what time is it? Hold up. No, I'm going to go watch the.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No,
a
no, you
little bit.
good. You good. You good. But, you know, like my dad, he'll cuss me out. What motherfucker, where you was at? You supposed to come
Mhm.
get me. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? You bitch, he'll call me all types of bitches and everything.
Mhm.
But that's my dog. We'll sit,
Right.
dog, me and
Yeah.
my dad would be like, I'm like, man, shut your old ass up. You sitting over there with them nut ass drawers on with the holes in the bottom of it, with the air conditioning window and shit.
And that's one thing about
That-
Pops. When you at his
You
crib,
so-
he in his drawers. He
Yeah.
had his natural state with his
That's right.
hairs all on his chest,
Yeah.
popping out, fucking
Bro,
pop
that's how I
belly.
am with my
But-
dad. We was
but you-
getting the beers. I was bidding on him the
But
whole time.
he'll go back to people will be like around that don't know us
Yeah.
and be like, oh, hey, is everything all right?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we like, make it your
right.
Right.
Mind your business.
You know, and they be like, oh, I was just trying to help. But it's not,
Yeah, yeah.
everybody don't have that
It's
relation.
not malicious.
And it's
Yeah.
my stepfather. We never really got along until I turned older, until about 18, 19. Then I understood what it was as a man to raise another man's child.
Yeah,
That's hard.
Mm.
yeah,
I was an asshole.
yeah.
I was a cold asshole when I was a young boy, but I had a lot of pain and hurt inside from my real father.
Mhm.
You know,
Right, I was an asshole to my own mom, so I don't even blame you, bro.
but
It
it stems from something.
Hmm.
And then it's like our parents did the best that they could, even though they might not have, but they did the best because parents don't realize the kids is watching. We just think that they kids and shit like that, and they watching.
Yep.
I got an experience one time. I had stopped smoking for a long time, and then my girl was like, "Oh, we open." I was like, oh, we're gonna smoke. So we smoke, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Marijuana. Let's get that straight.
Mhm.
And the 5-year-old was in the room. Now we always just looking like we fleeing. Oh yeah, go and play and this and that. But I got high, and I was sitting on the couch, and he was like, he was fucking more aware than the fuck we was. Like it dawned on me, like, dog, I've been fleeing this motherfucker. He like make total sense to everything. He was like, why are your eyes like that? You guys are what? It's to the point that I realized, dog, we sitting here watching cartoons. And
Grown as a motherfucker.
and he the fuck over there. I said, yo, he ain't even we the fuck watching cartoons. He doing shit.
He putting 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, and I'm
something
like,
wrong.
yeah, I'm like, yo, like this dude is really aware.
Yeah.
Like it just blew my, like it opened my mind to see things like we can't forget that you are being watched.
Yeah.
You
He's
know what
like, I
mean?
can't put my finger on it, but in about like 5 years, I'm gonna hear about marijuana and I'm gonna be like, oh, that's what they were doing.
But it was like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like the
Yeah.
fact of the matter is like we in a cloud.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Within ourselves, you know what I mean? Our relationships with people. When we finally sit back and open our eyes, just, shut up, close your eyes,
Mm.
and just look. Sometimes it's not cool to talk. Just sit back and
Observe.
you know what I mean? Close your eyes. You want people to stop talking about you? Stop telling your friends everything.
Bro, that ain't the fucking truth, bro.
Stop telling your friends everything.
Bro, I never.
Let me rephrase that. Your associates.
Yeah, because they ain't your friends.
Right. You understand what I'm saying? That's the realest shit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like when I went to plant based and I just started to see things a lot. Like I had homie for 20-something years. I realized that, we don't hang no more because we had a weed relationship.
Mhm.
I'm like, yo, what's up? Oh man, I'm chilling, this and that. But if I tell him, yo, I'm smoking again,
Let's get
yo,
fried.
what's up,
Let's get
bro?
fried.
Yo, what you doing, dog? Like,
Yeah.
Come through.
I know what that relationship
I had
is.
a homie
Yeah.
like that is like straight like video games and weed type shit.
You want to see who bang with you?
What's up? Go ahead.
Stop calling people.
Right.
See who calls you.
Right.
See who reaches out to you to see, like, yo, damn, I ain't heard from you, bro. How's the family,
Right,
kids?
right,
How
right.
you? You gonna realize things, and that at that moment, you need to realize that you need to change your life.
Yeah.
You have to do you because you've been wasting time, precious
Mhm.
time you can't get back.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you become enlightened from self, from this universe, this higher power, this energy. You know what I mean? God, Allah,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call him, the same person.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I know, that he had
You're most high, whoever you praise to.
he had many. I don't care
Yeah.
if you whatever Buddha's, if you Muslim.
What do you follow?
This and that. Who, me?
Yes.
I fired a higher power. I was raised up in a Christian church and Baptist and Jesus
Okay.
and this and that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know that he had many names.
Yeah.
I know that it means God. I know that he had many names.
Mhm.
But if we are made in the likeliness of this, like, you know what I'm saying? He's within us at all times.
Yeah.
So, I look at it. If I can't sit in a room with somebody that's Muslim, and then you can't sit in the room with me, see, because religion, I'm not religion. I'm
Yeah,
not
me either.
religious. Because religion is a form of
Way to
separation.
control.
Mhm.
Don't they this and that. Don't mess with that. They study this. The book they reading is
Yeah.
that guy was a such and such and this and that. Like, listen, you casting judgment right there. First of all, if I can't I should be able to sit in a room with my brother as a person, and you know stuff that I don't know. I know
Mhm.
stuff that you don't know, and we should be able to teach each other, but not judge.
Right.
Every religion. You take a bunch of
Mhm.
babies from all across the world and put them in the one room. In the one room, what do? Bunch of babies from all across the world. You put them in
Just
one room.
start to play.
Right.
It's my daughter. My daughter does not.
That's natural.
Mhm.
When you can't take a bunch of boys from a bunch of different blocks and they all like looking at me real grimy. Go get the straps. I don't know.
Right.
Because you're looking at
It's
me.
because you was taught that.
Mhm.
You believe what the boy told you in your ear about them rather than going to go. You've been taught that. Oh, you lacking. He this and that. You've been taught that. So now everybody tense. Don't hang with that person. Start from our parents. Don't hang with those type of people. They came up different, man. They rough.
Yeah.
But we the generation that's a change.
Yeah. That's how.
Our kids is the real generation.
Yeah.
Is to change. But these teachings are still being taught. and it's for systematic divide.
Yeah. That's why I feel like this times is up to us. Like the kids that are like the babies now, I believe are potentially the change. You know what I mean? Like if we start programming the correct things to them, you know what I mean? This shit could change, man.
Or just teaching
It
them,
could
not even
change. And
programming them,
the
just
same
kind of putting them through the
That's it.
process. And
tomato, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like it's just whatever it is, you know, but to even just not to give a fuck about that whole religion thing and all that, like it, you know, what he's talking about, that shit should be blinders to all that shit, you
Right.
know, like
it's not
I
important,
remember
right?
I had a bar, because you know I'm OBH Goonie gang, bro, but I'm not a Muslim. You understand what I'm saying? Majority of those brothers, they all Muslim, all of them. But there's even a bar that I have in one of those songs where I say motivating words when a brother fell off his deen. I'm a Bible verse reader, but it never got in between the way I felt for them fellas and the way they felt for me. You understand what I'm saying? Like basically it don't matter if I'm a Bible verse reader, if they read the Quran, whatever it is, the love is there. I don't give a fuck about.
It's about what's in your heart. It's about what's pumping.
They my brothers, regardless.
That's it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
And that's how you should be able to float through any hood. Like I went to Carlisle.
Yeah.
I went to the joint, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My man was like, me and a white boy from, my white boy from shout out to Thoroughbred Bangers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We went on the block.
Yeah.
Cause my man went over. He was like, you know what, dog? We gonna pull up on him.
Trey Deuce.
We just gonna pull up. So my man Pro, his name was Pro, and I think his cousin name was Quiet Noise.
Okay.
So he was like, yo, you know Ab and them, because he was staying on Carlisle. He's like, you know Ab, this is how he talk. You know Ab and them, you know they got the block on lock out this joint. A couple shooters over there sitting in the car. You can't just come on the joint like that, right? So I'm like, yo, like, damn, we're gonna get killed for going on this joint. And he was like, man, I'm just saying, like,
what year is this?
2000 and
oh, he talking about days where 100 shot died, the original OVH
when he
members.
came, who harder than me?
Yeah.
So when Nuck did that John, we producers.
Yeah.
I said we're going out there with the Max. And he was like, "Yo, don't what? Y'all want war?" I'm like, "We got Mac book computers, bro. I got beats on this John, right?"
Yeah.
So we went up to the John and was like, we get to the block. I'm looking at dudes looking at the car. Man, look at the other boys. Some two dudes start walking down the block.
Yeah.
It was like, yo, y'all need something? What's up with y'all?
Uh-huh.
I was like, my man was like, yo, bro. Here he's like, yo, bro, we're beat makers. I'm a producer.
Yeah, just give him a rundown.
He was like, you see, he got the big ass John on the side. He reaching. He had his hand on it. He was like, oh, y'all make beats? He's, oh man, I rap, dog. Like, yo,
you see how quick that shit twitched?
I rap, dog. You make beats, yo. What's your producer name, man? You got some beats, dog, yo. These boys beat maker, like, yo, the coldest criminals.
You know, it was crazy. Remember we was flying the drone.
We
We was shooting a video.
Yeah,
we was shooting a video for you. We was flying the drones on like fucking on like 17th and fucking.
Oh, when we was on 18th. Oh, I took them to my Goonie gang niggas on 18th and Tioga.
Right.
And yeah.
We was flying the drones. Everybody came out. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Fuck flying out the drone.
Yo, we out
Like,
there. I swung them through because it was Jimmy. It was Jimmy song.
Uh-huh.
And it was like, yo, program was like, yo, you think you could get a couple dudes like behind, like a good scenery or something. I was like, yeah, bro. I make a call room, make sure see if they out on 18th and Tioga. We slide through. We slid through, bro. They everybody playing fucking cards and folk, but nigga, everybody waking up like, what the fuck? All right, lucky they would read, but like, who is these
flying
niggas?
the drones and shit? They was like, what the fuck you got these drones out for?
But you're not, you know what I'm saying? It's tense in the hood. That's why it's like, like, I go anywhere, man, like on some real, like, people feel your energy.
Yeah.
Especially like, yo, what y'all doing out here? You like peace and love, bro. I'm just really just people feel your energy, like, to know if you out for that. You can be anywhere. I go anywhere, bro. I be in the worst parts, and it's like, but it be love though. Yeah. I draw attention though. I can't even lie. Like people be there look like, fuck boy, like you look familiar from somewhere, this and that. You know what I'm saying? But it's about what you do with that light. So like,
dictate the energy.
Yeah, man.
Like when I walk around, I'm smiling, bro. I smile because if I walk up to you, I told my pop about this. I was like, if I walk up to you and I'm smiling and I'm sticking my hand out for a handshake and you still got an attitude, something's wrong with you. I'm smiling. You know what I mean? I'm smiling,
chilling,
bro. I'm
right?
chilling. Bro, I walk into a room, it could be 30 motherfuckers. You know how like you hanging out and you slide up and a couple will shake your hand, but a couple niggas probably be like, I don't know him, I ain't shaking his hand. And a couple, nah, bro. When I walk in, everybody gets a fucking handshake, whether I know you or not, with a smile. Yo, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Because it's like, bro, I ain't here for none of that, man.
See, and you came into
Right.
that situation with your mind already right. You,
Yeah.
See, when you send that energy out, like it used to be like when I was single, you know, I would go into a room or before I went out, put my shit on. I'm doing like in school, lay my shit out on the bed, see how my shit gonna look. My shit on, about to put my shit on. I'm about to shit
What
on these.
cologne? What
I'll be
cologne?
like, yeah, I'm about to
What
kill
oil
these.
you?
About to
Amber
kill-
White?
I'm
Which
about
one?
to kill these
Yeah.
bitches in here. You know what I'm saying? I got my shit on.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? My mind is already bitches gonna be on
These
me tonight. Bitches gonna be on my top.
Yeah.
And they was. But there was times when I went out, I'm going to the bar to get a drink, and I'm mad. You didn't get no attention, bro.
Nothing. Because
It's
you just
because
negative.
you already projected. You send this out to the universe, and you're gonna get it back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and
You
that's
already putting your
just
negative juju out there.
Yeah.
basically.
right.
Hell yeah.
Motherfuckers.
And then, I mean, there's a little side note to that. But it's like, women don't give a fuck about that gangster shit, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they ain't worried about that tough shit, that mad shit. They want to see you either dancing with them or.
And another
You know
thing
what I
too,
mean?
man, like even when the women don't care about like all that, what's the name
Yeah.
shit? Like I don't know the trend with the young boys, like even some boys doing. I'm not knocking nobody, but this one thing that we gotta pull your pants up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying like yeah, tripping.
Mm-hmm.
I asked a young boy at the store. I said, young boy, why you got your? I said, can I ask you a question? Like on some serious.
Yeah.
I said, why you got your pants all like underneath your cheeks hanging out, bro?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, oh no, I'm just saying, like, like, are you tripping? I said, no, I just want to know, like, I might want to do it, like, could you put me on? Like,
Yeah,
why?
yeah.
And he was like, oh, I mean, I paid $75 for these drawers. Yeah, I mean the girls I said, you pay $75 for these
For
or
underwear.
$60 at the
That's a good. Yeah.
drawers and you want them to be seen?
Yeah.
So I said, shorty, like you like looking at, you like looking at bull cheeks hanging out? She was like, no, I mean, not really, I don't
Mm-hmm.
want my belt to be seen. It's like, bro.
You got a belt and you can't hold your
So if
pants
the
up.
Johns don't want to see your ass and other people around you don't want to see you, like men don't want to see your ass, who the only people that's getting to get a free shot of your ass
Mm-hmm.
is dudes that like other men's ass.
Yeah. Yep.
And when you think about it, like you like, oh shit, let me pull my joint. You don't know if man, the only person that's like, yeah, look at them cheeks. I get look all on them cheeks. I'm dreaming about your cheeks.
Yeah.
Like that shit come from slavery. People be like, oh, come from jail.
And people don't take you seriously.
Before that, it comes from slavery. On the slave plantations, the master used to come and divide the household. He would sleep with the wife in front of the husband.
Yep.
But not only that, he would take the husband and pull his pants down and sleep with him too.
Yep. And that's why I fucking hate slave movies, because they don't be showing that shit. But go ahead.
And bend him over and take him in front of his wife to break the bond between that. They're like, yeah, I'm master. So she don't look at you as her man no more. But when that happened, they would make the slaves walk around with their pants sagging on the plantation, especially when new people came on, the other slave owners came on there, because that was a message to them that this slave has been broken. So when you had your pants and you had to walk around with them sagging, that was an invitation for him to let him know, well, he's broken if you want some of that. Or he was broken. It was called breaking him.
You see how that fucking cycle keep going, bro? Because that's the same mentality that the prisons got.
So motherfuckers got they pants sagging because he was broke. He was bent over.
Yeah.
And now these, it's a trend. See, we being taught the wrong shit, but where is it coming from? Oh, that's cool. Who's saying it's cool? Motherfuckers that say that half the shit is cool or even approve the music that we listen to don't even look like us.
Mm-mm.
That's for sure.
All them rappers don't just like us.
They don't look like us.
Yeah.
The people that run with the hip hop industry don't look like us.
Nope.
They tell you what's hot and what's not.
And all the ones who do look
They
like us ain't even
it.
popular.
We
You know what I mean?
we did own it, but once it got into the wrong hands, the messages got lost. It ain't about fight the power. It ain't about this and that.
Mm-hmm.
It's about shoot another brother down, this and that. Not all of it, to the point where
Pop these perks. That shit's great.
yeah, this is the drug addict wave. This is where
Yeah.
the drugs and the depression and that's what it is. Where we used to talk positive, you know what I'm saying, and the struggle, and then it went into killing, and now it's a, you know, we on a wave that I get high and it's cool,
Yeah.
but you a drug addict.
You
Most
know
of,
what fucked up? It was the glorification of the rap. You know, because it's one thing
who
to
allowed that?
report what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's like okay, like an Ice Cube. You know what I mean, Ice Cube was a dude that painted pictures. Kendrick is a dude that paints pictures. Even gangster rappers, like you can see the locks could paint
Right.
pictures, them not. But when the glorification started coming, you know, as far as like that's the thing to do. You feel what I'm saying? The rappers I always respected was the niggas that gave you what's going on in the street, but also the repercussions for it.
Right.
Cause it's like, all right, yeah, this is what's going on. Oh,
But
you
then
dig that shit? Okay, but just know that this comes with this. I don't want to hear shit about this. Don't say that you know what I mean? Don't say that I misguided you. Don't say I miseducated you. Don't
Word.
say, but then when it started getting so diluted that all these rappers can say was the negative, you know,
but
notations
that's
of the
what was
shit.
cool. That's what
Besides,
sold to the white community because they
yeah,
was like, oh my god, we can't, you know, mom and dad can buy these CDs. So guess what?
Yeah.
We're gonna be okay with making this music
yeah,
because it sells. It
yeah,
just sells to the wrong crowd, to the wrong people, to people
yeah.
that really don't experience none of that shit.
And then it's
Right.
like, you know, we can't judge them. We still got to give them their love and show them their wave. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because then you like, oh, you the old bitter, this and nah, young boy, we not this and that. But you know, we can't because it's just going through another phase. So,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying? Like, I support everybody and what they doing. I support you.
I,
You know what I'm saying? But just, you know, don't remember what you came into it for. And a
I
lot of them come into it for the bread, and it's not for the love.
Yeah.
You know, in the music industry, once you start to go for the fame, the money, you see how bad it is when they do get that label and then they get trashed, they get fucked by the labels, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, because they was for they was for
360s.
the money. They was for the
Yeah.
money. You got your money now.
Mm-hmm.
You got it, but you ain't know what came with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole nother monster in itself. But
Yeah.
Right.
on this,
Brand, you know we gotta have you back, bro.
yeah,
We
definitely,
definitely
Sure.
gotta have you
Right.
back.
yeah, definitely.
I definitely want to talk about your event that's coming up.
Yeah, please
And what you
reiterate
got,
what's
Oh
what you
going
yeah,
got
on,
yeah,
going
bro.
on
yeah,
with
yeah,
that. And
absolutely,
I
man.
want to, you know,
And
dive in a little bit to, you know, to that.
and
What
and
time is it?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking about the fight and shit. I gotta slide out too.
Yeah, right.
But
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
cool.
Spence
no,
gonna
but
whip Porter ass tonight too.
yeah, for sure. But also like you know, let everybody know that's listening like why this is important to tune in. You know, like just a little bit of a hint of why they should be tuning into this event that's going on in the first place. You know, because
Listen, you
it's a
gotta.
lot of bullshit that's out there
I
that
mean, you need to tune into this event because a lot of people, you know, it's about Dr. Sebi. You know, Dr. Sebi was basically a world-renowned healer. You know, this man went and beat the federal government, and then went down to New York and beat them the next day in courts. You know, they said that he got basically they was booking him back in 1985 because he proved that he could cure AIDS, HIV,
Mhm.
diabetes, cancer, herpes.
Mhm.
He proved he could cure all of these things, and they booked him for it. So he went into courts and didn't have no lawyer, nothing. He represented himself in the feds, bro. And this is documented. You can look this up. 1985. He went to the courtrooms, and the judge basically asked him, you know, he wanted him to prove. You know how hard that would be? Like, how can you prove that, man? So what he did was he brought in 77 patients. They wanted him to bring in all the patients. He said he brought in 77 patients, and they all was cured of every disease that he sat there that they said he couldn't cure. And he did it through a natural plant-based diet and natural herbs. You know, it's one thing in the Bible, like a verse that they say that every fruit and every seed was left here as our medicine. You understand? Every herb, I mean, I don't know the exact verse, but it goes every herb and every fruit that bears seed was left as our medicine. And the fruit was left as our meat.
Mm.
You dig me?
That's crazy.
When you go outside and look at this grass and stuff and that, it's all cured. So man, what this man did is he went and proved his innocence in court, and they had to drop the case and let him go. Then he went the next day in New York, and the Surgeon General, all that, beat that case, and they let him go.
Mm.
But they never published it. They never talked about it. So, with this event, we know Nick Cannon got a documentary coming out and everything. That's cool and everything. But, Dr. Sabi's son, the only son that's not doing the documentary with them is the only son that was with Dr. Sabi in his last days.
The true source, right?
The true source. Victor Bowman. So, that event, you want to know what really happened, with Dr. Sabi. You want herbs and stuff that's really going to work and that's not people not out for profitable gain. That actually he care about healing people. Check out the event, man. It's Black and Nobel and Brand Beats presents Dr. Sabi's son, Victor Bowman, like father, like son, talking about Dr. Sabi, healing, love, peace, and have herbs. You're going to have herbs on deck. The event is going to be on October 8th at the African American Museum, 701 Arch Street in Philadelphia, October 8th. The event starts at 8 to 11. Doors open at 7 o'clock. I advise you get there early. You know what I mean? Get there early. It's 200 seats. It's going to be a very intimate setting. There will be herbs, healing herbs on deck. And the website that you can go on also to get those herbs, if you can't make this event, is Bolingo Balance, BOLINGO, balance.com, all one word. You can order Dr. Sabi approved herbs from his son. And you also can get good herbs that actually heal in sea moss right at Black and Nobel on 4th and South Street.
Yes.
Hakeem and Lulu will be in there to take care of you, man. But I advise everybody, you're getting a once in a lifetime event, we don't know what's going to happen with this young man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
After this, with all, it's a lot of stuff, but you wouldn't want to miss this event, man. It's going to be very informational, very inspiring. They're going to have some food there, alkaline food, real good stuff, and other types of, sea moss juices and stuff, and sea moss smoothies, you know what I mean, that you can actually get there. It's great for networking, meet other healers, but you're going to meet the healer that was taught by the great Dr. Sabi, the world-renowned Dr. Sabi, his son. You know what I mean? He's very personable. You can go up and talk to him, touch him, shake his hand and everything. You can get your tickets. If you want to order your tickets, you can get them right online on Instagram at brand_beats.com. Well, .com. You know what I'm saying? At BRAN_beats, BEATS. You can go right on my page.
And the link is on your Instagram bio.
Yeah, you go right into
We'll
the
put
Instagram.
the link on the John too.
Yeah, you go right into the Instagram bio, man. If you see, the post, repost it.
Yeah,
each one to each one, man.
When we promote this episode, we're gonna be posting that flyer of the event. Just pushing this because I'm excited to we're all excited to to get the real knowledge, the real information that should be put out to these people, because there's a lot of fakes and phonies out there right now.
It's just a lot, man. Every time I say Dr. Sabi, and I need y'all to understand this, when I say Dr. Sabi's son, they like, oh, the ones that was on the Breakfast Club, this and that. No, that's not them. That's Dr. Sabi's grandson, the lady in the middle, Kelly. That's his daughter. And Osami, the guy with the dreads on the end, that's his oldest son. I'm only going to leave y'all off on this. Dr. Sabi did not deal with any one of them in his last days in his teaching. Dr. Sabi was from Honduras. None of them went to Honduras. They never been to Usha village except for the old son, and he ain't allowed back no more. So what does that tell you? The youngest son, Victor Bowman, lived in Honduras with his father. So who was better to know what his father did and the herbs that his father used? He taught him. These people claiming a lot of things. That's all. I'm not gonna get into it, because
y'all gonna learn about that shit more on October 8th.
You come out October 8th, man. It's really about peace and love. But we know it's a Q&A part of it, and Victor's gonna get into it. Like I said, he speaks Espanol and he speaks English, so he will have a translator also there. You know what I'm saying? This brother is true, man. His light, his spirit. You know what I'm saying? He is his father. If you know anything about his father, if you watch any of Dr. Sabi's lectures and you hear his voice, you're going to listen to this and be like, oh my God, this is Dr. Sabi all over again.
Right.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just a blessing, man.
You wanted to ask him a few more things?
No, I know we got to wrap up because you guys got shit to do. So
any little other stuff?
We definitely bringing Bran back.
Yeah, we have to, bro.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
I want you after the event to see how everything went.
Absolutely.
And just we'll just figure it out from there.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
absolutely. We
But,
definitely do that, man. I appreciate y'all for having
Thank
me.
you for
You
coming.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Definitely.
And we
man.
need more of that. We need more of that
We need
dietary
more of that
game,
motivation.
that motivation, you know, those knowledgeable
Yeah,
words
y'all
that you
check out the
speak. You know what I mean?
podcast, man. Y'all definitely got to tune in, man. Y'all tell all your peoples, man, to get
Yeah.
on the podcast.
For
man.
sure, man. For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? Got to make this thing grow. I mean, this is the stuff that people don't want you to know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just a vessel that's sitting here to be able to transpire and transfer some information to us, to our
Mhm.
people. And when I
Right.
say our people, I mean black, white, color don't matter. We people, we humans.
Mm-hmm.
We are the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? We all different DNAs and everything, but we the same thing. I
Mm-hmm.
struggle just like y'all. I'm not perfect,
Mm-hmm.
and neither are y'all, but we need to teach and grow each other. That's it, man. So y'all check that joint out. Dr.
Yeah.
Sabi's event on October 8th. You can get your tickets at Bran_Beats, BRAN_BEATS. You know what I mean? Come check that event out. The tickets is $20.
Hey, y'all
Hey,
can hit
$20.
y'all can hit Bran up on his gram for that event, and not only for that, y'all want some encouraging words.
Yes,
Some, you know,
yes.
this brother is like he elaborated to us before we started recording, and as we spoke with him, we felt the energy. This dude
Hell yeah.
seriously
Appreciate that,
he
brother.
seriously just wants to help people.
That's it.
Right.
So, you know, this is a very genuine man, young man at that. He 36, but he look my age.
Yeah, I'm 25.
You know what I mean? But
Right,
but
inside.
you still young, you
25.
still a baby.
I'm 25, y'all. I'm
But
not
yeah,
lying.
but Bran's
Shit.
definitely gonna be back. You know, he's an official friend of the podcast of us, Point Blank. Now, you know
Right.
what I mean, so
Definitely.
we out of here,
y'all.
man. Basement
appreciate it.
statements. I'm GG Reed,
Right. I'm now.
and I got
Franchise.
franchise right there, and we out of here.
Appreciate
Peace,
everything, bro.
peace, man.
Yeah,
Peace.
thank you, Bran. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that was dope, man.
Yo, thank you, bro, for real.
Yeah,
That
nah.
was real shit.
Woo! Real shit.
Right.
Real nice. You know, soon I'm gonna rip that visual. As soon as I gotta get that empty invest for this shit, so I can start cutting up clips. You know, I'm gonna cut up clips for this shit too. So on YouTube, I'm gonna have like 6 of them in